Hi guys! Welcome back po to Tarot Page Philippines. Again, my name is Airo po. Isa po ako sa mga admins ng channel na to. So for today, we will be doing the weekly horoscope po for our friends in the house of Pisces. Guys, kung bago po ka sa channel na to, please do show your support and your love to us. Please click on the subscribe button below. And also, don't forget na i-click din po yung bell notification kasi para paglabas po kami ng mga bagong videos or meron po kami mga live reading sessions, magkakaroon po kayo notification po galing po sa amin. And guys, huwag niyo rin pong kalimutan po i-share sa mga kaibigan at kamag-anak niyo din po yung videos po because you can never can tell, baka yung susunod na taong pagpapasahan niyo po ng video is nangailangan po nung inspiration, guidance, and yung hope na po nating may bigay using po the tarot cards. So, since banggit natin na gagawa tayo ng weekly horoscope for our friends in the house of Pisces, magkakaroon po ito ng apat na types of reading. So, mainly po, we will have first the reading for our general reading. Then we will have also a message from the universe, followed by also financial reading, and lastly po, relationship reading. And guys, for today, we'll be using the card that was designed by Ellen Dugan, which is the Witch's Tarot po. Okay? So, also an advice guys, all the readings are for guidance purposes. Meron po tayong yung free will and kindly use it wisely. Okay? So, let's start the weekly horoscope for our friends in the house of Pisces. So, shuffle ko lang po yung cards na mabilisan. Give me a few seconds guys. Okay, so let's get some cards for you. Okay, so Pisces, ito yung mga cards na nakuha natin for you for your general reading. We have here the High Priestess. Kasunod niya po ang Death, card of Death. And lastly po, we have here the Five of Cups. So let's give it some general meaning for you, Pisces. So in basic numerology, pag sinabi natin number 5, it's the number of action and also the number of expansion. It's also the number sometimes of adventure. Well, yung cups naman, nagsisimbolo siya ng element ng tubig. And pag sinabi tubig, lahat ng tungkol sa puso at emosyon, saklaw neto. Now, the two other cards is part of our what we call as the major arcana. Now, the High Priestess, it symbolizes actually yung subconscious mind natin, yung mga bagay na unknown or tago, the hidden knowledge. While yung death, well, huwag ka matakot kasi pag sinabi nating death naman, it talks about, actually, yes, it may talk about death, but since nasa mundo tayo ng duality, it also talks about life. It also talks about transformation. It also talks about changes. Kasi if you're going to think of the caterpillar, so kailangan mamatay ng caterpillar para may panganak siya as bago, which is as a butterfly. So it's also the card of change nga, nabanggit ko, changes. So what is the message of the card for you right now, Pisces? Now, Pisces, isa ka sa mga water elemental signs ng the whole of the Zodiac. Tatlo kayo sa signs sa sign na to. But you is the ikaw yung pinaka-indulge sa lahat ng mga water sign. In contrast kay Cancer and kay Scorpio, which is kaya nilang mabuhay outside of the water. But you as a fish, yung sign, you have the tendency to you only have the capacity to live within the water. So this is actually saying that you are being surrounded or madalas mas driven ka with your emotion. You're much in tune sa side mo that you will need of your heart, where doon ka mas, kumbaga, it's both your strength right now and your weakness. It's your strength because you know how to relate to people, you know how to approach people differently kasi kaya mo ilagay yung sarili mo sa posisyon nila. However, this is also your weakness because too much of anything is actually bad. Why? Because this is right now the time that you will need to also listen to the other side of your capacity, which is your intuition. So this week will be a time of intuition actually. It is a moment where you will be allowed to go deeper beyond the emotions, beyond sa nararamdaman mo. Kasi intuition is more than just feelings for you, Pisces. It is something that will go deeper. When you say intuition, it bypass anything that will be beyond what you could feel. It's something more. Although emotions, feeling is part of it, but hindi siya yung buo na totality ng emotions mo or ng intuition. So this is a week that the universe will focus on developing this other side of you, which is connecting to your intuitions. So when you say you'll do your homework, then you can try to research more on how intuitions work. But this time, it is something that the universe would love to impart to you. Why? Because this is a moment, or this week will be a time for you for regeneration. So when you say regeneration, it's because the universe is right now focusing in building you emotionally, or building your character. Let me correct myself. Building your character from the inside. Why? Because yes, you're very strong in the emotional aspect. However, it is also the weakness na madali kang maapektuhan. And this is the reason why a lot of people nag-take advantage sa'yo before. So yon, so they took advantage of your own strength. They turn it as your weakness. Though this is the moment that the universe gusto niya medyo bigyan ka ng fair share sa battle. So the universe will allow you to indulge more into your intuition. Well, some of you in the house of Pisces, ando na yung point that you have this capacity na. Kung napapansin nyo, some of you have this feeling that para may mali. Although kakakialam mo lang, or you feel that you don't want to, kung naging pattern man na doon ka dumadaan every time, or every time you go home from work, but all of a sudden you feel like not going there. There is this something that's talking inside of you, that's inner voice, na it's actually allowing you to feel. So it's connecting to your emotions right now, na it's teaching you how to trust, it's teaching you to listen to that, kumbaga, let's call it maybe the sixth sense. It's teaching you to listen to your sixth sense na there's something that you need to follow, or that you need to take into consideration. So it's actually the universe opening you right now, Pisces, to the world of intuition. So this is a very exciting moment for your house, because this is one of the things that is really natural na siya actually before pa sa mga tao. We have that intuition. That's why maybe because babies, they know who to trust, because they have that natural intuition instinct that eto na yung parents sila, that they could trust them, or what that eto yung tao, mabuti siya, so they will tend to connect with that person. So same thing with you, Pisces. This is the moment right now na magkakaroon na shifting of your emotions, shifting of your attention from your focusing or fortifying your emotions. This time the universe will allow you to fortify your intuition. And in intuition as well, one thing na kailangan mo nang gamitin doon is also your other side, which is your mind. So this will be a shift. Hindi siya balancing ang mangyayari, but it will be a shifting of your focus. Allow yourself this time to undergo this process. So the process may take long. Well, depende sa'yo kung paano mo siya tatanggapin, or paano mo siya gagawin on your end. But it will be still your decision. But this opportunity is available for you right now, Pisces, anytime that you would love to take it. Some of you already started it. Some of you are still hesitant. But at the end of the day, most or per se, ang house of Pisces is pagdadaanan to. And this will be something that you might feel na medyo parang weird, pero once you learn to embrace this gift na ibibigay sa'yo ng universe, congratulations, you're up now for a shift in your life. That will be really very beautiful. That will also open up a whole new door for you, Pisces. So I hope nakatulong yung gel reading natin sa Pisces for today or for this week. Now, let's get a message for you from the universe under the Page of Pentacles. So, let's give it some gel meaning as well. So, when you say Pentacles, so ito yung symbol siya ng Earth, yung isa sa mga elements sa tarot cards. And it symbolizes anything na physical na pwedeng gamitan natin ng ating five senses. While yung page naman, siya yung younger female energy nung mismong element na nire-represent niya. So, Pisces, ano nga ba ang message of the universe sa'yo through the Page of Pentacles? So, medyo relate din siya sa general reading mo. So, Page of Pentacles is allowing you, because you're very in tune with your emotions, which is your heart. Now, the intuition part is being ando na yung shifting into intuition. So, this is a moment as well that this intuition actually is a gift not just para sa'yo, but also for people around you, because this will also be helpful in giving out advices. Yes, marami kasi naghihingi minsan na advice sa'yo. And also, the way you tell your story to other people, the way you tell your experiences, well, actually, ako personally, kapag may Pisces ako nakakausap, I find it so full of emotion, kumbaga, andun makita mo na they are telling it out of their heart, na maramdaman mo that there is sincerity into their stories. And this will help you in diverting which story to tell to whom, because sometimes the stories the stories that you will be sharing to those people, once you follow your intuitions, will be very beneficial to them. Why? Because they will be able to gain wisdom doon sa mga kinukwento mo, yung life experiences mo, yung mga natutunan mo. It will be something that is you will be able to share it on a timely manner, and also to the right person. And your intuitions will help you in doing that. So this is a moment that you will be not just you will receive the gift, but you will also be a gift to other people or sa mga tao na sa paligid mo, which in return will also fuel that happiness inside of you, which is your one of the things that is really fueling nagpapatakbo sa'yo, because of the emotions that you are accustomed to na nararamdaman mo. You love to have that positive energy around you. So this will be a time for you to use it to give it to others. And sabi nga nila, the more you give, tama ka, the more you receive. Because in giving is also we are receiving. So this is the moment that the universe is giving you the opportunity to be the blessing to others. So this was a very, para sa akin, napakalaking karangalan niya, because to be there for somebody, that means the universe is allowing you to build that person for them to be better, and ikaw yung nandoon. You are at the right time, at the right place, for the right situation. So I hope that you will make the right decision as well to be a blessing to others. So, hope nakatulong yung message ng universe sa'yo, Pisces. So, let's continue. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. And, let's do some quick financial reading para naman sa'yo. Okay? Okay, there. There we go. So, let's get some cards. Okay. So, Pisces, ito yung mga cards na nakuha naman natin for your financial reading. So, we have here the card of the Star. We also have the Nine of Swords. And yung huli po is yung Five of Pentacles. So, again, let's give it some general meaning. So, nabanggit natin that there is our major arcana. So, ang Star is part of the major arcana. And it talks about certain meaning. So it could mean also hope, light in the darkness. So direction, kasi diba kapag nawawala, sabi point to the North Star. So it gives you direction as well. Now, swords is a symbol naman siya ng hangin. Anything about the mind, karunungan, tsaka kaalaman, and also talks about basta anything that is talk about education or anything about the mind. Now, Pentacles, it's a symbol siya ng Earth, isa sa mga elements ng tarot cards, and anything na pwedeng gamitan ng ating physical senses. Now, yung number 9 naman, in basic numerology, it's also the number of selflessness. It's also the number of humanitarian. Medyo nagkakaroon kayo ng idea sa papunta ang basa natin. And number 5 naman is the number of action, and also the number of visionary. Sila yung mga adventure. So, yun yung mga basic meaning ng number 5 in basic numerology. But, what do we have for your financial reading, Pisces? So, right now, Pisces, so medyo, since you are currently being governed by your emotions, medyo nasa emotional state tayo. It's a good thing that, actually, connected siya sa first two readings mo. It's a good thing that the universe is giving you, kaya pala gusto kong bigyan ng gantong gift ng universe, the intuition. So because medyo sidetrack ka ngayon when it comes to your finances as a reading here. So a lot of you in the House of Pisces are being driven, yung finances nyo is medyo driven siya hindi ng pangailangan, but there's a part of it na nadadrive siya because of the emotions. Why? You respond to what you feel. Kapag may mga tao na parang, hala, kawawa naman, yun. Ending, medyo hindi na nagiging balance on how you will be able to think, on how you will be able to expand your, are you able to, gusto mo kasing makatulong. So, the resources mo ang nagagamit. Hindi mo nakikita, there are other resources na pwede mong i-share, not just in your finances. That is the time that you will be able to share your wisdom. So, ganito siya. So, there is a saying na sinabi na, bigyan mo ang isang tao ng isda, mapapakain mo siya sa araw na yun. Pero turuan mo siyang mangisda, mapapakain mo siya buong buhay. That is where you are being directed right now by the universe, Pisces. Instead of you being there doing it, bakit hindi mo sila turuan gawin yun? So, you will be actually, wow, it's a very nice reading for your Pisces, It will be an honor for you to be able to teach them. So, based on your experience, on what you know, what you have, expand. Ikaw ang mag-expand sa kanila. Yes, you would love to be a person who could be known pa sa pagiging humanitarian nila. Napaka-selfless mo kasi. You tend to love them, love people a lot. You tend to care for a lot of people. Then, do them a favor. Teach them how to move forward. Teach them how to stand on their own. Turuan mo sila paano gumawa sa sarili nila. And mind you, at the end of the day, kapag umabot na sa point that they could stand up, ikaw mismo hindi mo alam sino mas masaya. Yung taong tinulungan mo para makatayo o ikaw na nandoon para magamit, para makatayo sila sa sarilang mga paa. Don't let them depend on you. Be the gift that you are to them. Okay? So, I hope nakatulong yung financial reading mo, Pisces. So, this time now, Pisces, ang gagawin naman natin is a quick relationship reading. So, advice lang pag sinabi nating relationship reading, guys, hindi lang siya basta romantic. Part siya, pero kasama rin dito ang relationship natin sa sarili natin, sa magulang natin, kapatid, mga kaibigan, so kahit yung relasyon natin sa lumikha sa atin, so lahat ng klase ng relasyon po, saklaw niya. Okay, so para malinaw lang po tayo. Okay, shuffle ko lang ng mabilisan. Okay, and here we go. Oh, well, yeah, looks like you're really a gift to the, you are the gift that you are. Okay, so Pisces, ito yung mga cards na nakuha natin para naman sa iyong relationship reading. Meron tayo ditong card of justice, the Queen of Pentacles, and yung huli po is the Emperor. Let's give it a quick general meaning lang. So, si Justice kasi tsaka si Emperor, part din sila na tinatawag natin Major Arcana. Now, Justice, galing sa name niya, Justice. Yun, so basic meaning niya. And it also talks about balance as well. Now, Emperor kasi talks about the fatherhood, symbolizing fatherhood, and also it symbolizes leadership. So, mga hard decisions din yung mga ginagawa ng mga emperor because they decide not just for themselves but also for other people. Now, the Queen of Pentacles naman, so, nabanggit natin ang pentacle symbol ng Earth, lahat ng physical or pwedeng paggamitan ng five senses. While naman po ang Queen, siya po ang older female energy nung element na na-represent niya. So, what is the reading that we have for you? Pisces, for your relationship reading. Okay, so medyo connected na siya sa financial reading. Know when to help and how to help. The card of justice is advising you. Kasi may mga tao na sa paligid mo na medyo, again, that nag-mention a while ago, some of them already took advantage of your own strength and turn it against you as your weakness because yung heart mo nga yung greatest strength mo, which is also, as of this time, is also your greatest weakness. So this will be a time in your relationship that the universe will teach you how to help and when to help and who to help na rin. Because not all the time that kailangan financial ang assistance. So this will be a really hard decision for you because kaya mo kasing ilagay yung sarili mo sa sapatos ng ibang tao at kaya mo maramdaman yung naramdaman nila. Kaya mong isalamin yung sarili mo sa buhay ng ibang tao. But this will be something that the universe will allow you to shift. Let your intuitions this time, let your intuitions speak to you. Hayaan mo na makita mo, see it from a different perspective this time. Huwag mo lang ilagay yung sarili mo sa sapatos sa ibang tao. But this will be a moment that you will need to look at it from different angles na. So, you will also find out who will be the real, who are the person na kilala ka lang din kapag may kailangan sila. At kapag wala na, yun. So, I don't know kung kilala ka pa. But this will be a really hard decision for you, to be honest, because your emotions are something that will be played upon here. So, this will be a moment that you will need to also make sure that you are open to it. So, this will be a great time that you can ask the universe to give you the wisdom. Yeah. Wisdom can be asked and can be received. So, humingi ka ng kaalaman at karunungan kung paano, kailan at sino ka tutulong. Kasi, para na ito sa'yo ang sarili na rin. So, it's a good thing that you will be able to also take care of yourself and trust your intuition. But continue to be a gift to give to others as well. Okay? So, I hope nakatulong din yung financial relationship reading natin sa inyo. So, again, we're done. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching Tarot Page Philippines. Again, my name is Aira. Don't forget to subscribe. Please support us. So don't forget to subscribe. So, I hope to see you everybody very soon. God bless. Namaste. And have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. Hi guys! Welcome back to Tarot Page Philippines po. Kasama niyo po ako. Pangalan ko po is Airo. Isa po ako sa mga admins ng channel to. So for today, we'll be doing the weekly horoscope for our friends in the house of Cancer. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please do show your support and your love to us by clicking on the subscribe button below. And also, don't forget na rin po i-click yung bell notification para kapag naglabas po kami ng mga bagong videos or meron po kami mga live reading sessions, magkakaroon po kayo ng update or notification po galing sa amin. So, since we'll be doing the weekly horoscope for our friends sa House of Cancer, i-cover po natin ang different types of reading. So, we will be starting off with a general reading. Then, we will also have a message from the universe. Then, also, we will have a financial reading. And lastly po is relationship reading. So, guys, just advise you as well that please note that readings are for guidance purposes. We still have our own free will po. Gamitin natin po ito and use it wisely. And also, don't forget to share also the videos to your friends and to your family kasi you can never can tell po baka yung next person po na pagpapasahan nyo po ng video is kailangan pala po ng guidance, inspiration, and the hope that mabibigay po natin using the tarot cards. So, sa ngayon, we'll be using the tarot cards, The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan for our reading sa ngayon. Okay, so, let's go ahead and start the weekly horoscope for our friends in the House of Cancer. So, mabilis ang balasa at kakat ko lang po yung cards na ayan. Okay. Okay, so, let's get some cards for you, Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, ito yung mga cards na nakuha natin para sa'yo, para sa general reading mo. So, meron tayo ditong 9 of Swords. Kasunod niya is the 6 of Wands. And lastly po is the 2 of Cups. Bigyan natin ng konting general meaning siya. So, pag sinabi kasi natin na there are 4 elements kasi na sa loob din ng tarot cards. So, itong air, fire, water, and earth. So, yung symbol ng sword, it's the symbol kasi siya ng hangin. So, when we say air, lahat ng tungkol sa intelligence, sa wisdom, so karunungan at kaalaman, basta tungkol sa pag-iisip. Now, ang wands naman, it symbolizes the fire. Anything about passions and energies siya. Now, kapag naman ang element is water, so yun yung cups. So, when you say water naman, it talks about the heart and yung mga emosyon. So, what can we get as well? For basic numerology naman, ang number 9 is the number of humanitarian, it's also the number of selflessness, and it's also the higher level of change. Habang yung number 6 naman, it's a number of change. It's also the number of harmony. It's also the number of protection. And well, the number 2, it's also the number of balance, number of union, number of duality. So, yun din yung number of cooperation. So, what can we read with regards, or what is your general reading for the cards that we have for today? So, Cancer, given na kasama ka nga sa water elemental signs, and you're the type of medyo, andun yung, you tend to keep yourself, or you tend to be less emotional, less kang showing ng emotions mo, in contrast to the people or sa ibang mga kasama sa water elementals. But however, this is a moment as well that this is the week as well that you will experience a deeper emotional change, or a deeper emotional, hindi natin masabing turbulence siya, pero ano magandang term, deep steering. So, magkakaroon ng, kumaga sa kape, yung, di ba, ang kape kapag matagal mong hindi hinalo yan, bumababa yung element nung kape sa baba, then, iiwan yung water. So, there will be a steering of emotions. What do you mean by steering of emotions? Because this time that, because you're Cancer, you've been trying too hard as well to balance kasi your passion or yung mga bagay na kailangan mong bigyan ng attention mo, yung mga activities mo, yung mga responsibilities mo, and also you're trying to bigyan ng attention yung mga relasyon na importante sa'yo. So, those are your family or your friends. So, iba sa inyo, ganun yung nagkakaroon na kayo ng point, or most of you are having a point na you're being in the point na, okay, dito, then dito na masusunod. So, nagkakaroon ka na although, yes, you're trying to balance it, pero nagkakaroon ka ng extreme ends. Hindi mo nahanap yung gitnang part. So, this is a moment that you will need actually, not is to stop for a moment. You need to stop and rethink. Ano ba yung nangyayari? You need to stop and evaluate kung ano yung nangyayari. You need to have a moment para ma-realize mo ano ba yung nangyayari. In this, kung ba nga sa bagyo, di ba? Kung ang bagyo nga sobrang lakas, pero at the eye of the storm, napakalmado. Same thing with you. You should enter into the eye of the storm. Kung saan, lahat ng mga bagay is kalmado, and tignan mo sa bawat anggulo yung mga nangyayari. This is a moment for you para hanapan mo ngayon ng point of compromise. You need to be in the eye of the storm. So, when you say eye of the storm, kumbaga lahat na nangyayari sa paligid mo kasi, you're so involved into it. So, this is a week na medyo isa-segregate ka, ihihiwalay ka muna ng universe sa mga nangyayari sa paligid mo, and give you a moment to stop and look around you. Look around you 360 degrees. While you're inside the storm, look around you. Doon mo makikita ano yung mga bagay na kailangan mo munang asikasuhin. Should it be your responsibilities or the relationships that you're trying to keep? This will be a moment na makikita mo, magkakaroon ka ng idea paano mas hahatiin ng tama yung oras mo. Magkakaroon ka ng time to find out which are the important things, kung ano yung dapat priority mo, kung ano dapat yung mga bagay or mga tao na mas binibigyan mo ng importansya or halaga. You have a lot of responsibilities sa kami mo kasi ngayon, Cancer. Ang dami mong sinasaalang-alang, ang dami mong pinaglalaban, ang dami mong gustong mangyari. Pero the point is, ano doon yung dapat lang bigyan mo ng atensyon, ano din yung dapat medyo bawasan mo, ano din yung dapat mas magkaroon ka ng oras. At ano doon yung posible mo rin kailangan bitawan. The universe is giving you the time to rest. Tanda mo, even though magulo ang paligid, even though may bagyo, may hurricane, kung anong gusto itawag doon, but in the eye of the storm, andun yung calmness. That will be your time. This week will be your time to be in the eye of the storm. The problem will not be, hindi mawawala yan, hindi siya, yung responsibilities mo, yung mga kailangan mong gawin, hindi siya tatanggalin. Sa panandali ang panahon, bibigyan ka ng chance ng universe para makahinga at gamitin mo tong oras na to para magkaroon ng rearrangement ng mga bagay-bagay sa buhay mo to make it much better and much easier for you. Kasi medyo pagod ka rin naman na eh. So, it's the time right now for you to have a quick break lang muna. Then, after nun, laban ulit ka. Okay, Cancer? So, I hope nakatulong yung general reading natin para sa'yo. So, kumuha tayo ng message from the universe, and the message of the universe is under the card of the Chariot. So, card of the Chariot, actually, nakatuwa dito is, ito yung ruling card nyo sa sign nyo, sa house nyo of Pisces, the house of Cancer. So, let's give it some general meaning. So, kapag sinabi kasi nating Chariot, so, ito yung mga fighters ng, they are the fighters. They are also, naiipit sila madalas sa desisyon. So, if you will notice, even sa ibang mga depictions ng mga cards, they have two horses. Isang puti, isang itim. Hindi naman siya yung sabihin masama, mabuti. But, it always symbolize na they need to, in the movement na ginagawa nila, one of the horses is kailangan mas malakas. One of them kailangan piliin kung sino yung kailangan alagaan. So, it's a decision na naiiwan lagi kayo in your house. So, what is the message of the universe for you for this, with the use of the card of the Chariot? It's time for you, medyo relate siya sa kaninang card mo because you're always torn between making the decisions, in fighting for what is right. Kumbaga, yung dahil sa mga responsibilities mo, and also yung pinupurso ng heart mo. It's a time right now for your Chariot to have a quick stop. So, babay ko naman tayo kanina. In the eye of the storm, there is always the calmness. So, this is actually, the universe is connected na siya sa general reading mo. This is the time that the universe will allow you to have that quick rest, to have that moment of me, I, and myself. Kapag nagawa mo yon, then you will be able to find out what are the priorities kasi mawawala lahat ng gulo. Once you are alone in the eye of the storm, Cancer, doon na kahit nagmagulo sila sa paligid mo, calm yourself. At yung moment na kailangan, you need to dig deeper, kailangan mong mas i-evaluate ano yung nasa heart mo. This is a moment that for you to use that special time or the special time na ibibigay sa ng universe. Hindi lang para magkaroon ng quick na rest, but also to rearrange anything that needs to be arranged. To cut off anything na kailangan mo i-cut off and to connect yung mga bagay na pwede mo i-connect. What you have lost, this is a moment na pwede mo siyang gamitin. Kung ano yung nawawala is para maibalik mo. You can use the force of the storm around you para maibalik yon. So, just think of this like, this is what the message also, the think of the storm around you is para, isipin mo yung eagle. When an eagle goes to the storm, hindi niya binabangga to. Pero mas pinipili niya lumipad sa ibabaw nito at ginagamit niya yung lakas ng hangin para mas makalipad siya at para mag-glide siya. So, hindi na siya mapapagod kakakampay ng pakpak niya. Because ginagamit niya na mismo yung power ng storm, the power of that air para iangat siya. Same thing with you. A lot of you in the house of Cancer, you feel na medyo pagod na kayo. You feel like giving up actually. A lot of you in the house of Cancer, you love to give up some relationships. You like to give up on your ventures. Gusto niyo i-give up yung a lot of things. Even kumbaga, kung dalawang words, tatlo pala, pagod na ako. Ganun na yung theme nyo. So, this will be a week para to find, it will be given to find out what makes you tired, kung yung nagpapakapagod sa'yo, ano yung humihila sa'yo, then let go, Cancer. Let go of it. If something na hindi naman talaga dapat mo kinikip is nandiyan, and you know in your heart na hindi naman talaga dapat, then wala akong nakikitang dahilan para hindi mo bitawan to. Because kung sabihin mo, the message of the universe, if you're going to tell na because of this person or because may pinagsamahan or whatnot, but still, paano ka naman? Hindi naman masamang isipin mo ang sarili mo from time to time. Because at the end of the day, sarili mo din yan. I hope nakatulong yung message ng universe sa'yo, Cancer. So, let's proceed. Shuffle ko lang ulit yung cards. Then, we're going to have your financial reading. Okay? Yun. Okay. So, let's get the card. Yun. Okay. So, here are the cards that we have for you, Cancer, for your financial reading naman. So, meron tayo dito 7 of Cups. We also have here the 3 of Wands. At yung huli is the card of Karma. Sa ibang tarot deck, this is also known as the card of Judgment. So, bigyan natin ng gel meaning para may idea din tayo. So, pag sinabi natin number 7 in basic numerology, that is the number of wisdom. It's also the number of thoughts, consciousness, and it's all about the mind siya. Now, ang number 3 naman is a number of expression. It's a number of verbalization. So, basically, it's a number of communication. Now, ang cups, isa sa mga elements, it's water siya. Lahat ng tungkol sa emotion tsaka sa puso, habang yung wands, apoy naman, it's about passions and the energies. Now, karma, or let's say nga, card of judgment, is it's part of, isa siya sa mga major arcana, and it symbolizes, or mga basic meaning is, something na nandyan is kukunin, or something na wala dyan is ibabalik. Pero in some other aspects as well, it's also about renewal. It's also about closure. And sometimes it's also about transition. So for your financial reading, Cancer, is right now is that there will be a shift of your finances. So, this will be a moment na parang medyo masashatter din yung mga ideology mo when it comes to handling kung paano hawakan ang finances or paano siya i-balance. So, this will be a time as well that you will need to also listen to other people. So, this will be a moment na magbibigay ang universe sa'yo ng mga sound advices, or sabihin natin ng mga magpapadala siya ng mga proper na tao. When you say proper na tao, hindi to based sa standards mo, Cancer. This is based on the standards of the universe. Para sa'yo, baka hindi sila capable, but the universe is seeing that they are the right person. Then they will be the one to break your thinking, yung paniniwala mo, yung ideology mo about to handle resources. They will help para magkaroon ka ng better understanding. Remember, you are in the eye of the storm. So, as they move around you, as you look around as well, magtutulungan ka nila para makita mo yung mga bagay or mapansin mo yung mga little things na hindi mo nabibigyan pansin. And they will, those advices, those stories, those examples na makikita mo from those people na ipapadala sa'yo ng universe will give you like, mga moment na, may point yun na, or yung mga tipo na tinatawag lang aha moment na aha, yung mga ganon na you know that for a fact na yes, there is truth, or merong katotohanan, or merong karunungan doon sa mga sinasabi or nakikita mo or naririnig mo. And those are those treasures na ibibigay sa'yo ng universe, and this will also help you in making sure na ma-utilize mo, makikita mo yun during, while you're in the eye of the storm, makikita mo doon na, okay, dinaanan to ng storm. So, this is what's underneath it. So, magkakaroon ka ngayon ng better understanding as well na, okay, ito lang pala yung mga bagay na technically, parang hindi maganda sa pag-contribute ng pagkawala ng resource. But these are also, they will also give you ideas, also information na, okay, ito pala yung pwede ko pang gawin para mas ma-enhance ko. Kumbaga, sa paghahalaman, pwede mo isipin yung resources mo para sa halaman na, ito pala yung pwede ko idagdag na fertilizer para mas mabilis siyang lumago, mas maganda yung bunga. Same thing. Just allow yourself to listen to those people. Alam mo naman, malalaman mo naman, deep inside you, who are those that you will need to listen. Well, don't use your standards at this point. Listen to the universe kung ano yung message nila. And it will really resound in your heart. You will know, ikaw mismo na, yeah, tama yun. Okay? So, I hope nakatulong yung financial reading natin sa'yo, Cancer. Now, lastly, we'll be doing your relationship reading. So, guys, advice pag sinabi natin yung relationship reading, hindi lang siya basta romantic. Yes, kasama siya doon, pero kasama rin dito ang part ng relationship is also relationship natin sa lumikha sa atin, sa pamilya natin, sa sarili natin, sa mga kaibigan, mga kamag-anak. So, lahat ng klase ng relasyon, saklaw niya. Okay? So, yun. So, shuffle natin. And put on cards. Okay, so, Cancer, ito yung cards na nakuha natin para sa iyong relationship reading. We have here the Four of Wands. We have here the Four of Cups. And also, the Queen of Pentacles. So, bigyan natin ng very quick general meaning. So, when you say Queen, when you say Wands, so it's a symbol of the fire, so passions and energies to. Yung Cups again, symbol siya ng water. It talks about yung heart, tsaka yung mga emosyon. While yung Pentacles, earth, anything na physical, or nagagamit na natin ng 5 senses. Now, number 4 in basic numerology, that is the number of creation. It's also the number of foundation, order, and leadership. Now, yung Queen naman po, it's the older female energy nung element na nire-represent mo. Which is in this case naman po is yung Pentacles. So, what do we have for your relationship reading? So, based here on your cards, it is a good time, actually, to let go for the moment. Well, actually, medyo related siya sa financial reading mo. Let go for the moment of what you think is right. Kung hindi mo siya bibitawan, for a moment lang, then listen. Listen to those people around you who are there to give you sound advices. Now, those people, some of you in House of Cancer, might come in the form that they are older females, or let's say parang you could feel the motherhood in them. So, when you say older, hindi lang to basta in sense ng age or sense ng mas matanda sila sa'yo. But you will feel it in their heart na, or in their inner being na pwede mo sila matawag na old soul, that or they are also yung mga tipo, yung motherly heart sila. So those are the people who will be given to you at this week for you to be able to go and refine yourself. Going back here to the Four of Cups. So this is a moment that you will be taking hold of yourself now. So it is actually more on you connect the universe giving people to you to help you help the inner you. So in this week where the storm, where you will be in the eye of the storm, this will be a moment na ang daming very quickly rearrange sa'yo na universe, na to the point that you will be amazed sa mga malalaman mo about yourself and what you will be learning from other people na ipapadala sa'yo ng universe. Don't dismiss people na feeling mo na mas matanda ako sa kanya, ganyan. Or that person does not know what I'm dealing with, blah, blah, blah. Because at the end of the day, the universe will be the one to provide you the right people, and the standards of the universe will be the one ang manghibabaw, hindi standards ba. Have an open heart, listen, and find the wisdom habang nasa gitna ka ng, while you are in the eye of the storm. Okay, so I hope nakatulong din yung relationship reading natin sa'yo, Cancer. So, we're done with the reading. So, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching and tuning into Tarot Page Philippines. Again, my name is Zero. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button below. And I hope to see you very soon, guys. Everybody, God bless. Namaste. Have a great day. Hi guys, welcome back po to Tarot Page Philippines. My name is Airo po. I'm one of the admins of this channel. So, for today, we will be doing po ang weekly horoscope para sa mga friends po natin sa House of Scorpio. So, before we start, please do show your love and support to us if you're new to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. And also, huwag niyo rin pong kalimutan i-click ang bell notification para kapag naglabas po tayo ng mga bagong videos or we will have live reading sessions, makakuha po kayo ng update mula po sa system. Now, don't forget as well na po, i-share nyo na rin po sa mga families and friends nyo po yung video because you can never can tell, baka po yung next person na pagpapasahan nyo po ng video is kailangan pala po ng inspiration, guidance, and hope na po natin mabigay sa pamamagitan po ng card reading. Now, since we'll be doing the weekly horoscope for our friends in the House of Scorpio, we will be covering certain types of reading. So, magsisimula po tayo sa general reading. Then, kukuha po tayo ng message from the universe. And then, also a financial reading. And yung huli po is also the relationship reading. And for today, we'll be using The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan for our readings for right now, for this video. So guys, by the way, also advice po na ang mga readings na ibibigay po natin is for guidance purposes po. You still have your own free will, use it wisely. Okay? So, let's start. So, let me just shuffle the cards real quick. There. Then, cut na rin natin siya. Then, kuha tayo ng cards para kay Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, ito yung mga cards na nakuha natin para sa'yo for your general reading. So, start with the 8 of Cups. Kasunod naman ng 8 of Pentacles. And lastly, as the 5 of Swords. Now, let's give it some general meaning para magkaroon tayo ng idea. So, in basic numerology, when we say number 8, it is the number actually of power, the number of sacrifices, and also the number of strength. It also talks about practicality, the number of practicality. While naman yung number 5, it is the number of expansion, it's also the number of action, and also the constructive use of your freedom. Now, meron tayong 4 na elements na kino-cover sa card, which is the air, fire, water, and earth. And each of them have their own symbols sa tarot cards. Now, the water is symbolized by the cups na that means lahat tungkol sa emotions and the heart. Pentacles naman is symbolized by the earth na it talks about anything na physical or pwedeng gamitan ng 5 senses. While the swords is a symbol of the air, tungkol naman sa mga karunungan at kaalaman, basta anything about the mind. So, yun yung mga basic meaning sila. But what is the general reading what we have for you right now, Scorpio? So it is right now a moment for you, Scorpio, that for you to admit that there are things that you will need a help with. You feel that, alam mo yung mga point na you have a lot of plans, Scorpio. Marami kang gustong i-achieve. You have a lot of visions for yourself, for visions for other people. Kumbaga, meron ka ng set of plans sa gustong gawin, meron ka mga gustong simulan, meron ka mga gustong ibuin. However, it is high time right now para humingi ka ng tulong. Asking for help does not mean that you're weak, Scorpio. It only means that you are wise enough para humingi ng tulong at alam mo yung certain limitations mo. This is also high time for you to also share how you really feel. Also to tell people how is it that you are working. Wag mo siya doon kasing ginagawa yung best foot forward mo na pinapakita mo that you're okay but actually behind hindi naman. Don't do that. Honesty is being transparent, being honest is one thing na mas makakuha ng respeto, ng tiwala ng ibang tao. This is a moment for you to really let yourself be laid bare. I know it's really hard for you, Scorpio, because one of the things na problema mo is trust issue. But this is also the moment for you to find for you to be able to know who are those who are really trustworthy na pwede mong pagkatiwalaan. In your heart, you know that there are people that, well, actually, medyo minsan naman kasi may okay, may point na karamihan sa mga Scorpio in the house right now. Yung parang, okay, sige. Medyo parang hinahayaan nyo na lang. Pero deep in the back of your mind, na parang, okay, you're taking records, ganito siya, okay. But this is the moment that for you to be able to find that person or a group of people that will really care about you while you lay bare yourself, while you tell about who you really are, while you expose yung mga deep secrets mo. I know it's really hard for you, Scorpio, to also tell your secrets, but this is a moment that ask for help. Yeah. Ask for assistance kung kinakailangan mo. Huwag ka matatakot din na to reach out to those people. Sometimes, because masyado ng malakas yung dating mo sa kanila, they feel that because you're strong, that you are okay. Because yun yung pinroject mo. But this week will be a moment for you to be honest, for you to be able to show the true nature, yung current situation mo. If you need to call your friend or somebody, yeah, I know, hindi mo naman kasi mahilig ikwento yung full details. But for you to be able to lean on somebody else's shoulder para doon ka maglabas ng saloobin mo or sama ng loob mo or doon mo ipapakita yung kahinaan mo, then do it. It is very timely na kailangan mo na ngayon ng assistance sa ibang tao. Just keep in mind, as Scorpio, no man is an island. Hindi mo kakayanin gawing lahat. That's why the universe will allow you in this week to mingle with other people for you to be able to show your true you. Stop showing that you're strong. Stop showing that you can do it. It's time for you to get real. So, take into consideration, man, because ikaw yung mapapagod if you will continue to show that you're strong. But the truth is, nangailangan ka na talaga ng tulong. So, I hope nakatulong sa'yo yung general reading natin, Scorpio. Now, let's get a message from the universe. And the message of the universe is in the 5 of Cups. So, 5 of Cups. Cups kasi the symbol of water. Emotions in the heart. Well naman yung number 5 in basic numerology, it is the number of action and adventure. So, what is the message of the universe for you, Scorpio? The universe wants you to first stop ulit. Medyo related siya sa general reading mo. Scorpio, stop for a moment and then reflect on what are the things that you will need to look into. Don't focus too much on what is in your task. It's focus right now on what you can fix from within. It's a very high time for you right now, Scorpio, para balikan ng konti yung mga bagay-bagay tungkol sa'yo. Again, wag mong the universe is telling that don't hide those emotions that's really struggling para lumabas na. Those emotions na sobrang kinikip mo, hina-harbor mo, those are the emotions that's really stopping you from moving forward, from growing, from being better. Because that is something that is really blocking you right now. So it's right time for you right now to fix yourself from the inside out. It's time for you to lay bare. It's time for you to get real. It's time for you to be honest on how is it that you are weak, on that you are already tired. Kumbaga, aminin mo na. The universe is wanting to tell you that you need to be honest on your current situation mo. If you're hurt, then say that you're hurt. Kung may sama ka ng loob, then say it. Of course, andun pa rin naman kasi I trust you, Scorpio, that you will still be sensitive enough para alam mo kung ano yung tamang words na gagamitin mo. You are matured enough ka naman para alam mo kasi yung capacity mo na kapag nagsalita ka, it could really make or break another person. But this is the moment that for you, it's either a make or break for you because the universe wants you to get real with what is inside of you, and that will help in really fixing a lot. I cannot stress out pa, hindi ko na mabigyan ng mas madiin pang punto kung gaano ka-importante itong gagawin ng universe sa'yo this week for as you get real, as you become honest with everything about you. The question is who will be that person na magiging honest ka? Then that will be a good question that you will need to answer because ikaw mismo alam mo kung sino or sino-sino sila na pwede mo talagang sandalan at hingahan ng totoo mong nararamdaman. I hope nakatulong yung message ng universe sa'yo, Scorpio. So right now, let me go ahead and shuffle quickly the cards so we could get also a reading para naman sa finances mo. Okay? Okay, so Scorpio, these are the cards na kuha natin when it comes to your financial reading. So we have here as the Queen of Cups. Kasunod naman niya is the Page of Cups. And also the Four of Pentacles. So let's give it some quick general meaning. Kung ano siya. So we mentioned a while ago when you say cups, it is the symbol of water. It talks about the emotions and the heart, while yung pentacle, symbol ng earth, talks about anything that is physical. While yung queen, it's the older female energy of the card or the element it's representing, while yung page, siya naman yung younger female energy ng element. Number 4 in basic numerology, that is the number of creation. And also the number of order and sometimes struggle because of the limits. So, what can we read with regards to your finances? Well, actually, you're a very creative person, Scorpio, this week. Kumaga, actually, it runs a few weeks ago na. You have a lot of creative ideas, mga creative thinking. Meron ka mga ways in your mind how to improve things, how to make how to gain additional resources. Gamitin natin yung term na resources instead of money. So, because kasi when you say resources, iba't ibang klase. So, you have that ideas, kumbaga, binigyan ka na ng wisdom, binigyan ka na ng kaalaman, ng karunungan. You have the right people. But the thing is, there is this fear inside of you that is stopping you from moving forward. And you have not yet been able to lay bare those fears to other people. Why? Why do you have those fears? Because those fears comes from those people that you are trying to get their approval. Yung mga tao na pinipilit mong mag-suporta sa'yo. But remember, there are limits. Yun yung struggle mo. Those are the limits. The card is saying is, why focus doon sa mga bagay na yon, sa mga tao na yon nag-limit sa'yo, if there is a whole other dimension na pwede kang mag-expand? Why focus on a few people, sabihin natin 3 na kinuha mo yung attention para supportahan ka, when there are thousands of other people around you na madaling makuha yung, pag nagsalita ka, is makukuha mo doon yung message, or makukuha nila yung idea mo, makukuha nila yung gusto mong ipahiwatig na message. So, why focus on just a few people? It's high time for you right now, Scorpio, to open yourself to other possibilities. I know it's a little bit scary because once you open yourself, medyo magiging vulnerable ka na alam mo na yun yung kinakatakot mo is that for people to touch this in you. So, it's okay. It's all about taking risks, but calculated mo naman yung risk mo. So, go for it, but be wise enough to make proper decisions as well. I hope nakatulong yung reading natin for your finances. Now, the last reading we're going to do para sa Scorpio is the relationship reading. But advice lang guys in the house of Scorpio, pag sinabi nating financial reading, pag sinabi nating relationship reading pala, hindi to yung basta puro romantic lang. Kaya nga relationship yung ginamit kong term. Pag sabi natin relationship reading, pasok din dito po. Yes, pasok dito yung romantic relationship. Pero saklaw din neto yung mga relationship natin sa sarili natin, pamilya, mga kaibigan, kamag-anak, katrabaho, sa lumikha, or basta any type ng relasyon, pasok siya dito. Okay? So, para klaro lang tayo. Now, let me go ahead and complete the shuffling. Okay, so Scorpio, ang nakuha nating cards para sa relationship reading mo, ang mga sumusunod. We have here the card of the Empress, the Ten of Swords, and also the Five of Cups. So, bigyan natin ng mga konting general meaning itong mga cards mo. So, number 10 kasi is the number of basic numerology, so it's the end of the cycle or the beginning of a new cycle. While yung number 5 naman, it's the number of action. Ayan na naman tayo number of expansion as well. Now, nabanggit natin ang swords is the element of the air, mind and the intellect, and also wisdom, habang yung cups naman, water siya, and it's about the emotions and the heart. Now, the Empress is one of the major arcanas that we have, and it symbolizes by motherhood. It's also about good fortune, and also about success and pleasure. And sometimes, there are also, tinatawag din silang power behind the authority. Kasi nga may kasabihan, di ba? Behind the rise and the fall of every man is a woman. So, what can we read with regards to your relationship? Okay, so, well, it's all going back to you again. So, instead of being the power behind the authority, you need to be the power behind yourself this time. It is high time for you right now to realign also what you're thinking about other people. Because if you feel that you know a lot, also that you are capable of that alam mo yun, yung parang feeling mo na ikaw na yung run-to person, then actually you're not. Because the more you feel that you know something does not really make you that na ikaw yung magandang term na maganda, baka hindi maging maganda yung term ko, na kapag konti lang alam kasi na isang tao, they feel that they know a lot. But if a person knows a lot, they will feel that they don't know anything, that they need to pursue additional knowledge. Ganun ngayon ang sitwasyon mo ngayon, Scorpio, and which is yun yung babasagin sa'yo this week. You need to be honest that when you don't know it, be honest that you don't know it. Don't make up things na to other people just to gain them, just to win their attention, just to win their trust. No. Scorpio, stop. Don't do that. Hindi ganun, Scorpio. It will be high time for you to re-image yourself. Well, going back to the term, get real. Re-image yourself. If people will be leaving you because you are re-imaging yourself, because you are being true, you're being real, you're being honest, so be it. Kasi, ang minahal nila or ang tinanggap nila is the one na binild mo before sa harapan nila. But if you're going to tear down those walls, you remove your mask, and you started to get real, those who will be staying, yun ang masasabi mo talagang, regardless of who you are, tanggap ka nila. This is a moment, Scorpio, right now, for you to test those relationships around you. It might be scary, yes, because iba doon na marami ka ng kinip na relationship na matagalan, but this will be the ultimate test as well. Who are real to you once you get real? Who will stay once you open up yourself? Those who will be staying, those are the ones who are worth keeping. Okay? So, I hope, Scorpio, nakatulong yung reading natin sa'yo for your relationship this time. So, we're done. So, thank you so much, guys, for staying with me, for watching Dark Page Philippines. So, guys, don't forget to click on the subscribe button below. And again, my name is Aira. I'm one of the admins. I hope to see you guys all very soon. Keep safe, God bless, and Namaste.